Hello, hello, and Twitter friends. Welcome back. My name is Alexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. If you're watching after the live stream, feel free to subscribe to my channel and turn on your notification bell and alerts. So, whenever I do have a live session, that you could come and stop by and have a free 5 minute reading on the topic that I've selected for that day. Okay. For those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to our channel. Hello, TBK. My apologies yesterday, TBK. You're the first on the list today, okay, hun? Hang on for me for a minute. Let me just put number one. So for those of you who are joining me today, welcome. My apologies about yesterday. I ended up being off the air, and then I got back on, and then I couldn't connect to all of you. All right. So first and foremost, thank you for all of you for stopping by yesterday. We had a fantastic session. We had about 15 to 18 of you join in the free 5 minute reading. It was amazing. It ended up being a reading plus I had two mediumship readings there that were kind of like unexpected, but great. If you missed that, take a look at yesterday's live. Okay. That being said, this session is open to our new and current subscribers. New and current subscribers only. Okay. So we're going to do an energy check-in, overall energy in your current love life. Now, here's the choice. You could either have an overall energy in your current love life or in your current connection. It's up to you. Okay. If you are interested in a current love life, just let me know, single or in a connection. So, like that, I can do the overall energy of just yourself if you're single, or if you're in a connection, but you still consider yourself single, I can give you an overall energy about that. And then for those of you who are in connections and just want a overall reading, then obviously your name and the first name or just the initials of the name that you want to know more about. Okay. All right. That being said, let's jump to the next order of the list here. Let's talk about credentials. My credentials are down below in the description box. I do have my own website. You could take a look at that. You learn more about me, but also learn more about the services that I offer. I do offer private readings, and that information is down below. And you could also see the testimonials. Okay, so I do have in the chat room the links to my credentials, my private readings, and testimonials for those of you who would like it. Next, let's talk about scammers. Okay. If you're contacted for a reading, it's not me. All right. I do not contact anyone for personal readings. So please just beware of that. I allow potential clients to contact me, not the other way around. So please do not get scammed. Okay. You can reach me at lexataro@gmail.com, or through my website as well. Either way, it's fine. Okay. Just so you know that I am not monetized by YouTube yet. However, if you're interested in supporting my craft and my channel, then feel free. No obligation, donation only. Feel free to take a look at the Venmo link down below or in my description box. Okay. Legal disclaimer. Readings are for entertainment purposes only. Please remember, readings should never replace professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice, or professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal help. My readings are for entertainment use only and are not replacements for getting licensed professional medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice. Please note, if you were here yesterday, if you were one out of the 15 to 18 subscribers that took part in yesterday's event, thank you so much. But unfortunately, today you're not going to be added to the list. However, you can feel free to send my live link share this link right now with your social circle and have them come over and join in the fun. Okay. Hello, Nana. How are you, my love? Okay. So today, the one question that I'll be channeling for free for 5 minutes is an energy check-in. Okay. Again, the energy check-in can be one of the two, not both. Pick one. So it's either about your love life, general overall energy. Okay. Or if you are in a connection or you're interested, however it may be, or if you're in a connection, feel free to ask about that. Okay. So it's either one. Please let me know if you're single or in a connection just so that I could speed up those 5 minutes. Because if not, I have to do like single. If you're single, it's this. If you're in a connection, is that. And then it eats up the time that you can be getting even more messages if you just some of you're single or in a connection. Okay. All right, let us say hello to TBK. All right, hi TBK. We have Nana as well. Hello, Nana. Hello, Sayananti. Welcome, welcome. Sayananti, just so you know, I believe you, yes, you did get a reading yesterday, my dear, but feel free to stay and watch and have fun with us here, okay? Or feel free to share my YouTube channel with like-minded souls, okay, my dear? So thank you so much for saying hello and coming on board. So far I have the following people on my list. So number one, it's TBK. Nana, let me know if you're interested in being number two. If you are, just place yourself for number two. Anyone else that comes in, just feel free to take a look at the numbers above. Now, if you are a new subscriber, yes, you do need to wait about 5 minutes in order to join in and get a yes. Love, add me. Okay, perfect. So second person on the list is Nana. Whoop, what happened here? No, what did I do? Okay, sorry. Is Nana. All right, so you're on the list, okay? Third person is still open, okay? So those of you who did not participate in the reading yesterday, you're free. You're more than welcome to join in the fun, okay? So that being said, let's jump into our reading, okay, with TBK. All right, TBK, my dear, let me know. Do you want an overall energy reading for your love life, or do you want to take a deeper dive here and find out an overall energy between you and a connection? Okay, just let me know down below in the chat, and then we'll start the reading with TBK followed by Nana. Overall energy. Okay, perfect. TBK. Sayantani. Okay, Sayantani, you took part yesterday in the reading, so today you're not going to be able to add yourself on the list. Okay, Sayanti. So it will be at another time when I have another question open for the live. Okay, so again, feel free to join us in regards to watching the readings, but unfortunately I can't put you on the list because you did have a reading yesterday. Okay, thank you so much. All right, TBK, let's find out here, what is your overall energy in regards to your love life? Okay, what is the overall energy in TBK's love life? Overall energy, TBK's love life. Okay, let's see what's coming through for you. All right, TBK, we have regret, forgiveness, and balance. Okay, now interesting. I wasn't going to pull this card, but for whatever reason I was called to do so. So right now at this moment in time, there may be residual energies, memories, or maybe even emotions here connected to a past or recent past, having to do either with a past connection or having to do just with like your love life in general. You may be disappointed maybe a bit disillusioned here in regards to how maybe the daily landscape is, or there could be here some type of residual energy regarding something that either you may have regretted or that you may feel some sense of nostalgia, melancholic emotions. This could be connected to what either someone said or may have done, or through a breakup, separation, or divorce that you may have had in the past or recent past. The reason why this may be coming up for you right now, TBK, is because there could be here, there are moments where you may feel in just like either a sudden or overwhelming shift in energy. Like, for example, you could be fine and there could be either something or someone or just a trigger or just an energy that kind of pulls you in the direction of this energy right here. Something that either hasn't been completely healed or something that may linger from time to time. I'm not getting at this as a constant energy, but I am getting kind of like an energy where you may dip into this type of energy here in regards to regret or forgiveness or connected to someone. I feel it's more like the memory or the residual energy of, okay? You do have here balance. Now, um, granted, it says balance. I am getting Libra energy here, okay? So Libra energy here could be here, and it doesn't have to be Libra energy, but I'm getting something connected with Libra, okay? So the scales, the balance, okay? It says here balance, give and take and level, okay? How this is coming across. Now you see their hearts in both sections. I feel that when you're happy, you're very happy. When you're positive, you're very positive. When you're optimistic, it's like you are in your glow, honey, and you are out there, you know, vibing and radiating. But when you dip into this other energy, it is a complete opposite. Okay. So again, I'm getting that type of residual energy here that you may be feeling right now in regards to your love life. Okay, my dear. Let's see how else this is looking here for you. What is TBK's overall energy? What is this energy all about? Regret, forgiveness, and balance. Give me more. Okay, let's see what else is coming through for you. All right, we have here abundance. You have abundance coming in your direction. There's this sense of, like I said, and remember that I said this a little while ago, when you are in high spirits, when you are in that optimistic type of energy, you are in that optimistic energy. It's like you are ready. You are in this positive mindset. And exactly what I just said a little while ago, positive mindset here. Okay. You're in that positive mindset. You're manifesting. You feel good. You feel blessed. But it's as if something has some type of, I don't want to say hold, but there's something here that may not have, either someone may have strung you along in a past connection, or maybe, you know, someone that you've been talking to or were talking to, maybe there was a one night stand, or maybe the other person had those vibes. Okay. There's this, it says here unconventional, and also says many options. I feel that you also look at that, see, right behind separation. Okay, there could have been here a breakup, separation, or divorce, or some sense here of sadness and bitterness. Okay, or regret. I feel like there's something that I don't want to say has a hold on you, but it's as if energetically it keeps vibing. You know. I just took a quick glimpse here. Hello, Ashuman. You already were on the list yesterday, my dear. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to add you on for today. Okay. TBK, you wrote that's insanely accurate. Oh, you love my nails. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I just did them yesterday. So, what I'm getting here as far as key on a key on the ring, okay? There are times here where it's funny. It's like you wear this energy, or this energy wears you down in regards to this forgiveness and regret. card. Okay. Again, I feel it pulls you into this balance. It pulls you off balance. That's why you have the balance card there. It's like you're teetered. Okay. Teetered. You know, you could be great and then whoop, you're shifted. Okay. Let's see what this is all about. I am getting though that when you are in that high vibrational energy of having positive mindset, it's as if like the skies are clear. Um, you know, you're really glowing, growing, and blossoming. I do feel that there's some beautiful abundance that's coming in your direction in your love life. The only thing is that the reason why either, of course, there's always the divine time of waiting, but I feel that this energy right here may be blocking this abundance. Okay. So that's why this came right in the middle of these two cards. All right. So there's that type of energy. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you. Of course, I do have two more decks here that I want to share with you. So let's see. You know, it's funny because I'm getting, okay, so the next person, or it may not be the very next person, but there's someone that could be coming in your direction that's very well off or stable. Okay, I'm getting like this person is like they're wearing like, you know, the like the brand name whatever. Like that may be true or not. Maybe just like the energy of like I'm getting the symbol of like someone who's looking really sharp in something. So there could be something either that the person is successful or the person comes across as like really clean and you know stable and may there's something here about like being very well in their career or in something that they're passionate about. So maybe it's not a conventional career, okay? Maybe it's something like they're, I don't know. This is just an example. They have a social media platform, or they have, you know, they're really good at something that is not very common or conventional. Okay, so I'm getting like some type of stream of stability in regards to that person, okay, or that opportunity. And sure enough, you do have here the 10 of Cups, okay? You have the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups, look, 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment. This abundance or this positivity that may potentially be coming in your direction, it's all about you really feeling the feelings. Okay, so I feel that it's not just again it's not just about the feelings of you and a person who you may find interesting or they may find you interesting, but it's as if it's going to feel like an emotional tethering or emotional magic, or there's a spark. Okay, so you know, be open to that type of exchange. Okay, I feel here that the feelings are going to be mutual. It may be at a place where there's lots of people. It doesn't have to be, but I'm getting this 10 cups energy with like people around. I don't know, maybe a festival, a concert at the supermarket. I feel a crowd, like I feel people around. Okay. This could also be talking about maybe someone that you know, maybe setting you up with someone else, or you know someone who you know, but I'm getting other people involved here, not in a negative way, but it like it's kind of like I'm feeling more energies around this energy. All right, so okay, when you out of the door, okay, even I don't care if you're listen hun, I don't care if you're gonna go to the grocery store to buy a freaking gallon of milk, make sure you are stellar. Okay, so just saying, I'm not saying, you know, I get this kind of like, yes, you are already stellar, but you know, like just keep it up. Okay. Things may feel like they are at a standstill. I'm not surprised this is here. And I'm going to tell you why. Look, temperance again with the balancing. I'm not surprised this is here because of this regret and this forgiveness, or the energy of those two cards that came out at the top of your reading. The Hanged Man energy is things feeling as if they are at a halt. Okay. There is this sense of a hard pause. There's a sense of something at its standstill. All right. Now, here's the thing about the standstill. This standstill could be a great time for you to be pouring into you. Why? Because this is the time where you can shift this energy here. When you dip into that energy, and shift it into the energy of having a positive mindset. Okay. Now you can do that through daily affirmations that are very much geared to or connected to the area of your life that is about your love life. So you could go on Pinterest and just put in search um uh, love affirmations or something like that, and you'll get like a whole ton of that. That's something that you can do every day before you leave the house, like when you wake up in the morning, or and when you get home from, right before you go to sleep. Okay, because then that sets the precedence here of this energy of being in the energy of seeing things or being in the energy of abundance. Okay, so it will lessen this kind of shift that you may get into from time to time. Okay. That being said, oh, yeah, you said those nails. Yes. Thank you so much, guys, for the nails. Listen, I'm not working at my other job, so I could actually have them a little longer. Yeah. So there we go. So TBK, you're gonna see me do something. So all of you, you're gonna see me something do a little bit different. I'm gonna shift. I just turned that around at the top. And that is because this new deck, which by the way, I got this new deck with the donations that you all, not all, but that some of you drop in my Venmo link. And I got us a new deck for our live streams. Okay. Let's see what else is coming through for you, TBK, my dear. Let's see what's going on. All right, let's see what's going through. Oh, wait, okay, there we go. No, I caught myself here. Pace of pleasure, resist the rush, adopt a slower stride, savor each moment's essence. Okay, there you go. Okay, pace of pleasure. I need you to, during this time that you're single, to pour into yourself, self-love. Okay, getting yourself back into, it's so funny because I'm seeing Tinkerbell. I don't know if that is connection to anything here, but I'm getting like Tinkerbell. So I don't know if this sprinkle of magic. I don't know if there's a Tinkerbell reference connected in your own life or anything, but I'm getting Tinkerbell. So Tinkerbell, does that fairy dust. And what I'm getting here clairvoyantly, that pace of pleasure, resist the rush and adopt a slower stride and savor each moment's essence. Okay. I'm getting like to sprinkle, not literally, but to sprinkle this energy, okay, or this sense of you connecting to your positive mindset. And I'm getting like sprinkles of optimism here and there throughout your day. So this maybe daily affirmation, maybe uh, a daily mantra that helps you stay or consistently be in this energy of positive mindset is very important for you. Okay. Not just because of your love life, but there's a sense that it's for everything, because I'm getting here that sometimes this energy, when you get into this energy, it trickles in other areas. Okay. Because the energy doesn't understand that, no, I only feel this way about love and not about my career, or not about this and not about that. So just kind of look at it as a capsule. So if the whole capsule is full of this energy, it's going to affect everything else. So there's this sense of you sprinkling in these daily affirmations. I also have, like, before you go to sleep at night, I do have it on my channel. So all you need to do is like Google it. So you write Lexa Tarot Reiki or long distance Reiki. Okay. And you can do that Reiki session before you go to sleep. Okay. All the information is there. All right. Last but not least, let's take a look at the advice for you. So right now, at this moment in time, it's as if this perspective, you taking the time and putting a pause in your love life, it's a good thing. The pause is a good thing because it's helping you recalibrate, okay, and connect with tools and resources to keep you in this energy or this positive mindset. Okay, so very interesting how my guys show me that Tinkerbell and like Tinkerbell energy. Okay, listen, whatever they need to do to let me know what I need to tell you guys, I'll take it. But that's a first. All right, let's take a look here. TBK advice for you, and then we're gonna head on to Nana. All right. Okay, what is the advice here for TBK? Sprinkling of magic. Okay, this did a little peekaboo. Okay, so I'll take that, and also take, that's interesting because this is about this abundance that I was feeling. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you. All right, redefine. All right, you have two cards very similar to this energy that I was channeling. And so it's, by the way, this is a very nice reading. The moment that you're able to have that balance, there's this sense of like abundance coming through. Okay. Lucky Star, welcome, my dear. Welcome. You're right after Nana, honey. I'll give you a warm welcome in a minute. I'm here. Thank you so much. I'm gonna add you to the list. I feel like, yeah, I feel like this is creating some type of blockage for this to come in. And remember, it's abundance and the 10 of cups. So there is a meeting that's coming up, but it's as if this reading is telling you, get ready, because you need to bring into balance what's going on here so that you can, in a way, align yourself and be more open to this energy that may be coming in. Okay, so let's take a look at your advice. It says aim higher. Wow. Talk up. Let me tell you. Okay, TBK, hold on to your hats here because this is coming. It says aim higher. I'm in the current struggle. Exactly. In the current struggle. Okay, right. Okay, I can't. My nails. I'm not used to having super long nails. And so, it's about these two cards right here. You may seek quick resolution, but rushing will complicate things. Exactly what this is talking about here earlier at your reading. It talked about keeping a pace, slow things down. Take the time of you being single as a time to recalibrate. Okay, there you go. And it's coming up on a second reading. No, I'm sorry, third card, because guess what? The Hanged Man is also about you slowing down, taking a moment to recalibrate. So here you go. In the current struggle, you may seek quick resolution, but rushing will complicate things. Do not jump on any decision. Don't like, oh, I'm single, I want to meet someone. Right now, it's about you, okay? Let go of fixating on the outcome of your love life and choose a path of empathy and foresight to overcome the impasse, the pause. This is the impasse, okay? The impasse, and improve the relationship to self. There's something about improving the relationship to yourself before even allowing yourself to open yourself up to someone else. Check this out. Redefine. Okay, here you go. redefine, clear the clutter from your heart and release those who no longer align with your life's path. Okay. So you got to forget about these people or person that generated or caused or created this energy that you dip into sometimes. Okay. Whether it's a person, whether it's people, whether it's, years of that type of emotional buildup, you got to let it go. It says every choice you make shapes your future. Now is the time to reassess. Again, the pause. Again, the pause. Okay. Sorry. This side. Sorry. The pause. Don't rush into anything right now. Again, the pause, because this talked about taking a pause. Okay. There's something about just take a moment for yourself. Okay. It's time to reassess the relationships and goals that no longer serve you. So this is a time for you to start thinking back on what has not been working and how you're not going to allow anyone to repeat old patterns, and that you are not going to allow those old patterns to come back into your life. Okay. Making room for more joy and growth. I mean, there you go. Validation, confirmation there. Straight to the point and very much resonating with every single card here that came out for you. TBK, thank you so much for joining. I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. If you are on Instagram, well, listen, reach out. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Facebook. And feel free to share my YouTube channel with like-minded souls and your friends and your loved ones. And if you want to put it on social media, that's fine. Just reach out to me so that I can give you a thumbs up on your page. And that'd be great. All right. Thank you so much. Really, really nice reading here. You do have some beautiful energies coming in your direction. It's all about realigning yourself and rebalancing. Once you have that under your belt, it looks like it's going to be smooth sailing here. Okay. Well done there. All right. Up next, we have Nana. But before I jump into Nana's reading, for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Alexa Tarot. And if you, by the way, before you guys go, I have a great reading that I put up today. It's called Intuition Practice. Take a look. I just uploaded it maybe a couple hours ago. Take a look at that. It's going to talk about your own intuition. And actually, it's a practice session. So take a look at that. It's already posted. All right. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Alexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you're interested in learning more about me, my client testimonial, or my credentials, then feel free to take a look down below in the description box. Click on those credentials. If you're interested in following me on my Patreon platform, then take a look at my Patreon platform connection links down below. If you're interested in a private recorded reading, then feel free to reach out to me as well. You can reach out to me on lexatarot@gmail.com, or you can also reach out to me on my website, and you guys have the link to my website down below in the description box, in the credentials, in the private reading section, and you can reach out to me there. If you're interested in purchasing the weekly drops, for example, there's something happening a week ahead and you just want to know more information, then do that pick a card reading, okay? Oh, okay. You just added me on Insta. Yes. Awesome. Okay. Awesome. And we can all connect on that. If you do have Instagram, just take a look underneath my banner, okay? Intuitive friends, all my information is there. All right. This is getting really cool today. All right, let's go to our next. Thank you so much, TBK. Thank you so much, Assume. All right, Nana. Lucky Star, I think Lucky Star says she's going to try to come back tomorrow. No worries. Lucky Star, as long as you stay subscribed to the channel and turn on your notification. Okay, TBK, you could tell Lucky Star just to make sure that they're subscribed to the channel and that they turn on the notification bell and alerts. And as soon as I go on live, you all get the alerts. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so now we have Nana. Welcome, Nana. All right, let me just write Nana here, and then we're going to jump into your reading. Okay, now, Nana. All right, Nana, welcome back. Great to see you. Listen, I missed you guys. I know that I was away for a little bit, but I wasn't away. I was away creating content and doing lives for the single readings. If you are single, take a look at the playlist. I did a really, really cool singles reading from mid-May all the way through mid-June. Okay, and it's literally taking every sign and connecting to the single person from Aries all the way to Pisces and giving you an overall energy of what may potentially be going on with that person. And you, if you're interested, or if you kind of like whatever, whatever comes out for you in that specific one. So all the fire signs are up already for the singles. All the earth signs are up for the singles. All the air signs are up for the singles. Okay, please drop a rose in the comment section so that I know that you guys really like it, so that I can continue doing that format for all of you, okay? I also have a career reading, pick a card career reading for you guys. And I also have a new connection reading also for those of you who are interested in pick a cards, okay? Couple readings are up already also. So there's lots going on the channel, and please feel free to, connect through the content, okay? All right, so Nana, let's see. What is the overall energy in regards to your love life? Nana, is this your love life just you? Are you single, or are you with a partner? And if you are with someone, do you want an overall energy check-in with you and your partner? So let me know. I consider myself single. Oh, okay. So there we go. So it's going to be about you and your love life, okay? So what is the overall energy here in regards to Nana's love life? Nana's love life. Let's take a look. We have here steady and true, and you have differences, okay? And you also have communication here. Now, yesterday I was taking out 2 cards. I'm taking out 3. I don't have that long of a list, but yesterday I had about 18 subscribers getting free readings. So, Nana, here we go. You have steady and true, you have differences, and you have communication, okay? I feel that there is this sense of longing, yearning, desiring, wishing, hoping, praying, or wanting in a strong, steady, grounded, stable connection with someone who is authentic, genuine, and committed to making that possible with you. Okay. So this is coming across as this may be your desire, wishes, your aim, your focus, okay, in regards to your love life. Here's the thing. There's differences here in the middle of the 3-card spread. So this is telling me one or two things. Either one, you may be interested in someone, okay? And the best channel on YouTube. Thank you, Angel, for your beautiful message there. Thank you so much. So, Nana, this is telling me here with differences that either you may be interested in someone, right? But the someone that you may be interested is one or two things. Either the person that you are interested may not be aligning to the type of strong, stable, committed, authentic, transparent building of a connection that you would like, okay? Or You may be interested in them, but they're not interested in you. Okay? Or they're interested in you, but you're not interested in them. So there's some type of differences here. This could be fundamental differences. This could be differences in perspectives. This could be differences, again, just kind of like sometimes you get sad or you kind of get into your emotions when you think that there's an actual possibility to connect with someone, and then all of a sudden something happens or something is said and the alignment isn't there. Okay, so there's this sense of disillusionment, or there's a sense of disappointment here that I'm getting. Now, if you say you consider yourself single, okay? So if you consider yourself single, but there is another person around your energy, whether it's that you're interested in them or they're interested in you, these differences need to be discussed. So you do have here communication. They need to be discussed because the steady and true, if your values and your focus is on having a strong, authentic, and genuine connection, and let's say, hypothetically speaking, this person that you may be interested in or interested in you, or however this may be, is not aligning to this energy here, then why are you keeping this person around, right? Just letting you know, just kind of like, well, why is this person around if they're not aligned to what I want? Because what happens is when we allow people to sit in our energy field that are not aligned to the things, the desires, the values that we want, what happens is their energy lingers in our love life. Okay, it's like you have a car parked in a spot, and it's like, even though you don't use that car, it's still taking up space, unnecessary space, because somebody else could park there. So it's that type of energy that I'm getting here. So if there are differences that are not easily, this person believes in something completely different, or the values are not aligned, then this is talking about having that talk so that things could get cleared up in regards to that. Okay, and making the decisions that you need. Other than that, this could be talking about any type of differences or disillusionment or sense of dissatisfaction that you may feel in trying to find this type of energy. Okay. All right. But there's something that's very different than yours. And this difference can be in a way not allowing you to communicate with other people or connect with other people because of this energy that's dead smack in the middle of these three cards. Okay, let's take a look here at what else is coming through for you. Nana. Okay, there we go. The runner. Okay. You could be attracting, or you could be in an energy with someone who has a fear of intimacy, or maybe a person who is flippy floppy. What do I mean by that? One moment they are connecting with you, the next moment they may seem distant. That kind of, come and go type of energy, not providing the consistency needed. That may be very different than what you are looking for and what you are expecting. Okay. Either you, or just in general, maybe someone that may be in your energy is very much into this fear of intimacy. Okay. Or there's this sense here of just being more cognizant about that. There's the message here reminding you that it's time for you to let go of either people or situations or connections that you don't see flourishing. You can give the time, of course, for things to develop. But if there is a huge fundamental difference in the core value system of your, that you hold very important, and that you hold very important in your love life, and the person that you connect with, or you, whoa, look at that. There you go. Here we go. We got this one. It's time for you to feel okay by letting them go. Okay, we can't change people change because they choose to change. So there's definitely this energy here about reminding you that it's okay to let go of those that you feel are not in alignment to what your true and authentic self is feeling, that is important in a strong, grounded connection. Okay. Because I feel that sometimes, and I'm not saying you, I'm just saying blanket statement, where people don't want to be by themselves. And so they rather hold on to someone, even if it's not what they are looking for, because something is either better than nothing, or there's something about the attention that fills a void, right? And this is saying you got to let go of that emotion or feeling, okay? And if you find yourself in situations where that may be the case, there may be here time for you to do some shadow work and some healing in regards to, again, these differences that may show themselves in connections very early on, but you may want to stay and hold on. Okay, so that is very important here. Let's take a look at what else is coming through for you. I just saw there is a person in my energy, but I'm not sure. Right. Right. It is true that we have cultural and upbringing differences. You are amazing. Oh, thank you. By the way, I'm reading Nana's messages. Says, I already released him from my thought and judgment, and I didn't even look at him anymore because people okay, so yeah, so even if you've let go of this person, remember that allowing them to be set free from your memory, also not to think about them, talk about them, because you know where your mind goes, energy flows, and what you bring about, you think about. Okay, so let's see what's coming in a fog. Okay, here we go. In a fog says fear, obligation, or guilt makes you stay. I mean, talk about validation, confirmation. I just said that a little while ago. There's a part of you that may, at times, not all the time, but at times when you feel like there's a really deep attraction or connection, even if you know that there is a difference or differences that are at the core fundamental parts of what you find are important. And something, I'm just going to give you an example. Something like you may want something serious, but the other person wants something casual. Just an example. Okay. But whatever it may be, you stay longer than what you need to stay because you're hoping for the change. Okay. So in a fog is saying here, this general energy in you in regards to your love life. Now, the reason why it's coming out here as your overall energy is because you need to do the work. You need to heal from that. What is it about you that has this fear or this sense of duty or this sense of guilt that makes you stay even when you see red flags? Okay, so you need to gain some sense of clarity. Okay, it says get clarity. You need to gain a sense of clarity on why you happen to do or fall into that pattern of behavior in regards to your love life. What is it about yourself that you need to look at and to heal in order to, not feel guilty in standing in your power and having the self worth of saying, hey, listen, I like you. I'm interested in you. I really saw a connection potentially happening here. However, you have done X, Y, and Z, and that just does not align with what I'm looking for. You know what I mean? And there is a level of self worth and value that we need to have in ourselves in order to say, I'm not afraid to let this person go because I know that what I've seen and the actions that I've seen are in alignment of who this person may be. So if they are inconsistent as a friend, they're going to be inconsistent as a partner. If they are not communicative as a friend, they're not going to be they're going to be not communicative as a partner. So that's why this is telling you here to keep that awareness, okay? They're not going to change into magically being a person who's consistent um if they're in that habit or in that pattern of behavior to always be that way. See, here's the difference. The difference why people who tend to be in that behavior continue that behavior is because there are people out there who will not pay attention to that and be like, oh, but I'm really attracted to them, so I guess it doesn't really matter, it's okay. No, it's not okay, because inconsistency in one area is going to then permeate in other areas in the relationship. So that is why this is talking about that sense of like letting go of the guilt that you may feel when you are putting yourself at the top of the list, when you are valuing yourself. Always remember, a person who values you will value your time, they will value your effort. And, even if you say to them, listen, I don't want to continue, right? Because of whatever, if they really want to be with you, they're going to fight for it. They're going to say, hey, listen, I totally understand why you feel that way. They're going to apologize. They're going to say, all right, listen, what can I do in order to change that? And really do something to change it, not just say it. Okay. So let's take a look here at what else is coming through for you. Yeah, hold on a second. I forgot what I was doing here with this. I forgot I have to turn it. Because this deck here has different messages on both sides. So let's see what else is coming through for you. Okay, Nana? It's like I'm not used to it. All right, Nana, I hope these messages are resonating for you. But I completely understand this energy. Once upon a time I used to be in this type of energy. So I get it. Look at that. Transformational. Through learning, shift your perspective and evolve beyond limits. Like, very similar to what I was just talking about. Okay. Listen carefully. It is time for you to not feel bad in wanting or desiring the type of relationship, the type of consistency, the type of foundation, the type of clarity and authenticity that you are looking for in a connection. You don't need to lower your standards. You just need to keep your standard high, because the person that wants to connect with you will connect with you. They will understand that, and they will value that about you. It will be that uniqueness about you, your ability to stand in your self-worth and stand in your power, that's going to catch the eye of the person who is really meant for you to connect with. Okay? So, very powerful there. Okay? Let's take a look at the advice. Ooh, look what just popped out of the deck. It just flew right over. We have grounding and crossover. Okay. Wow. Okay. There are three. All right. For whatever reason, you have three here. This was behind grounding, and then I saw crossover. Okay. So let me tell you very quickly here. All right. Grounding. You're being called to solidify your foundation. Validation, confirmation. What has been coming out since the beginning card here for you. Okay, there you go. I talked about foundation. I talked about the grounding of that, making sure that's secure. And sure enough, you have here grounding. It says grounding, you're being called to solidify your foundation. The fluctuations of your mind have unsettled you, but the earth will provide lasting support. Connect your body to the ground and feel the silent strength flowing into you, helping you find your solid base. I mean, this is why you guys are like, wow. I mean, I can't make this up. It's like legit right there. Okay, solid base. Find your solid base. Look at that last sentence there. Look at this card that came out for you. Solid base, that triangle. The epitome of foundation, standing strong. There you go. Sinking in lack. It says you're being called to realize that the real sources are right at your fingertips. You have the ability and support to face anything. Whether you feel financially pinched, emotionally down, or physically off, those are just your inner drama of self-doubts acting up. Like I said, the shadow work, the time to heal that is necessary in order for you to find out why is it that you have this feeling of feeling afraid or feeling obligated or feeling guilty, by being able to gain that clarity that you seek in relationships. Okay. It says, let go of these unnecessary fears, smile at life, and keep moving forward. Okay. Hello, Daniela. Welcome. So, Daniela, I have you here on from yesterday. And hey, TBK, how are you, my dear? If you could leave me a comment, I just read it says, I just did your Reiki. And hold on one second. I'm so sorry, Nana. Give me 1 second. And I loved it. Well, yeah, there you go. If you could give me a like on that and also drop a comment in the comment section on that Reiki. Yeah, I told you, you could do it as many times as you want. All right. Here you go, Nana. Let go of the unnecessary feel, smile at life, and keep moving forward. There you go. Okay. So don't allow yourself to sink into the lack. You know, don't be afraid to say, hey, listen, these are my standards and this is what I'm looking for. There's nothing wrong with that. You shouldn't feel guilty for that. If you feel guilty, that's the reason why this is saying you need to heal that. See, cross it over. You often lose motivation halfway. Okay. And begin doubting yourself. That's this card right here in the fog. Break this inner cycle. Again, time to heal, do some shadow work. It's time for you to break this cycle. And like finishing a marathon, take the final steps. Cross the self-imposed finish line and feel the victory within. Yeah. So, Nana, this is talking about using your time right now to really heal that part of you that has a tendency of staying longer in connections that show you through their actions or lack of actions, through what they say and maybe not do, to help you clear this energy of feeling guilty when you step into your power and say, that's it, I'm not going to continue to pour into someone who doesn't value my important fundamentals, right? What I feel at the core is important in my relationship, okay? Nana, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe, and drop a rose in the comment section. Yeah, so that was a great reading there. Very, very thorough, but very to the point. All right, as I put these cards back into the proper decks, I do want to remind each and every one of you, oh, you're very welcome, Nana, Today's reading is basically the same topic, well, is the same topic that I did yesterday. Okay, so it's the same thing. If you took part in yesterday's session, you're not going to be able to take part in this session today. However, no worries. You know that I'm always coming up with some good topics, and you can come back next time. Feel free to share my YouTube channel, though, with your friends, family, and loved ones. Don't worry if you weren't able to make it on today. You'll be able to make it into another of the free sessions, okay? And just so you know, pretty soon I will have access to creating my own membership here on my Lexa Tarot channel. Okay, so I'm waiting for that to happen. Okay, once YouTube gives me the thumbs up on that feature, I will be able to have each and every one of you who are interested in joining that tier here on the YouTube channel. Okay, so no worries about that. And chances are that's where I'll be doing the live readings. Okay. And if I do the live readings on my channel, it'll be like something completely different than what I'll be offering my members. Or if it's not going to be completely different, it'll be like a completely different topic. A very general reading, like Spiritual Sundays or something like that. But yeah, so for those of you who joined me yesterday and are also joining me today, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty. Trust me, intuitive friends, that really means a lot to me. And for those of you who have been donating to the channel, just know that this is a new deck that I purchased with the donations that you've been making to my Venmo link. And this deck is called Clarifying Love Solutions. I mean, listen, I love it so far. So it's been working very nicely for the live reading. So now we have another tarot deck to use here on our lives, okay? Until I'm able to do my memberships here on YouTube, okay? All right. That being said, I am open for new subscribers or for those of you who are interested in taking in coming on and asking a question connected to your overall energy, overall energy in your love life or a connection. Remember, if you were here yesterday, you won't be able to participate, but feel free to share the YouTube channel link to your friends, okay? Hey, country love, what's going on, my dear? How are you? And Anusham, you were here yesterday, okay, my dear? Hello, country love. Long time no see. And it's been me, actually, not anybody else, because I've been busy. Okay. All right. All right. Mary Jana. Hello. All righty. Thank you so much for joining. Okay. All right. So now I have on the list, I'm assuming country love. Let me know if you're interested in a reading. If you are, I'll have you on now. And then Mary Jana, you'll be up next. Okay. All right. Yes. Try to invite compare. Yes. Okay. Perfect. We'll do that. Okay. So country. And then after country, will be Mary. Mary Jana. All right, there we go. Perfect. So what we're doing today the reading is overall energy in your love life. Now, if you are in a connection, I can take a look at you and the other person, right? So it's not a problem. You just got to let me know which one you're interested in, okay? So Country love, if you are interested in the overall energy in your love life, let me know if you're single. And if you're interested in finding out about a connection or the energy between DJ and I. Okay, perfect. All right, let's take a look at the surrounding energy happening right now between country love and DJ. Country love and DJ. Okay, let me just spritz all around. Let's get on it. All right, let's take a look. Free 5-minute reading. Let's see what's coming through. Overall energy between country love and DJ. Country love and DJ. Remember, it's very important that you guys stay on the channel if you're on the list so that I'm able to, hold on a second. I don't know. I just went off. There we go. So that I'm able to do your reading. Okay. All right. Country love and DJ. What's the overall energy connected to that connection? DJ and country love. What's going on here? All right. So country love, we have here maturity, we have here regret, and we have control. Okay. Now, I feel here, and I'm being called here to take a look at that center card. The center card says regret. Now, it could be that there could be some overall energy connected to regret about something, maybe something said, maybe something done, maybe a mistake, maybe, an issue here that, has been kind of in a way created or wedged between the both of you. But this could also be some type of disillusionment, okay? Some type of disappointment here that is being felt, whether that is being felt on your end or it's being felt on the other person's end. There could be here something connected to the energy of control. Now, control doesn't really mean control. It could be micromanaging, all right? So there could be here a situation, circumstance, or event, either because of a lack of maturity or lack of experience. There may be here a little bit of, and what I mean inexperience is inexperience in maybe resolving issues, okay? Listen, no connection is free from heartache and stress, but how the couple copes and connects together through that situation, circumstance, or event is very important. So what I'm getting here is that there could be here some type of an expectation or an expected outcome in something, and either someone is resistant in developing a sense of maturity or looking at something from the perspective of, okay, let me learn from this mistake, or let me learn, being resistant here on maybe letting ego or pride get in the way between the connection here. But there's definitely here this energy of feeling either regretful about something, feeling like there's this expectation that either one of you may not be meeting due to either the lack of maturity or needing to develop more experience in how to let go of either ego and either, let go of this energy of an expectation or an expected outcome. It's like thinking like this connection should go like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. And sometimes, frankly, that's not how it goes. It doesn't always go the way that we may want or in the consecutive order that we may like. Okay. So this is the type of energy that I'm getting here. Maturity and experience, or developing maturity, or maybe one person is more mature than the other person. That could also be here, this energy where there's one person that is more mature, more kind of seeing the glass half full. Maybe there's another person seeing the glass half empty. Okay, so there could be just different perspectives, and that could also be creating um, this type of feeling here. Okay, but I do feel that there's something that's a little off here for sure. Whether it's ego, whether it's the person could be defensive, especially when being spoken about, something that needs to be looked in a different way, or kind of calling the person out, you know, for a lack of a better phrase, calling a person's out or holding them accountable to something. There could be here that type of situation where it's getting a little bit sticky. And I feel that this person's personality, DJ's personality, may be coming up more and more as time goes on. So this is more about being able to be more vigilant about how things are unfolding, how this person is acting or reacting to being held accountable, apologizing, being able to grow in the areas that he may need to grow, or DJ may need to grow, or they may need to grow. Okay. But I do feel here a person being a little bit more resistant. Okay. All right. Let's see what else is coming through here energetically between DJ and it's coming across as a natural unfolding as this and this is how it's coming across energetically to me. The more time you spend with DJ, the more you're going to be able to see certain things that are going to cause you to take a step back and be looking at it from a very clear point of view. Not so much about, oh, I have emotions or I have feelings for DJ, but more like, yes, I have feelings for DJ, but I am mature enough to understand that emotions are one thing and red flags are another. Okay, so just keeping that very clear here in regards to how I'm feeling this energy. Okay, because this energy is, it's coming across as it's seeping into other areas of your connection. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Yeah, put a key on the ring. Yeah, there may be a little bit of this sense of this person, maybe DJ, whomever, saying, yes, I'm going to change. Yes, I'm going to do things better, or apologizing, but then not doing anything else besides the apologizing. You see what I'm saying? So apology is only one of the many steps. It's apologizing, but then it's saying, well, what can I do in order to not make you feel that way, or not, create the sense of disillusionment or disappointment in the connection. Okay. So there's this sense here of maybe kind of being in that energy. Yeah, the chaser. Yeah, this person may have a fear of abandonment. So there could be here the early stages, and that could be based on something that this person feels a little bit of inadequacy or lack of scarcity mindset. But yeah, there could be here something coming up in regards to, again, looking at how this person is reacting in different scenarios, okay? And in different circumstances as time goes on. I feel that this is kind of like a slow unfolding. But there could be here some type of like yellow and red flags coming up already, where it's causing you to kind of like, let me rethink this. Let me really see the person's personality. Let me not be so caught up in how I feel about the person, or how attractive they may be, or how much I would like to be in a relationship, but more of kind of like, all right, let's take a look at this from a couple steps back and see, are we having the dynamic of either one of you or both of you having a fear of abandonment, or having a fear of intimacy, or having this runner chaser dynamic, maybe happening, or some type of codependent behavior where it's like, I don't want to be by myself, so I will take whatever this person is doing and deal with it, right? So that would be kind of like that codependent behavior. Okay. So hopefully this is resonating here for you. Let's take a look at what else is coming through. DJ and country love, overall energy. Okay. And again, this may be a very nice person. By the way, you saw me flip this over. It's because this deck has messages on both sides. And again, this person could be a very nice person, or this person could come across as very kind of, stable and mature, and, but there's some type of energy that I'm getting behind the facade of the confidence and the successful type of air that they may be showing. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes when a person comes across too well put together, there may be something that they may be repressing or hiding behind closed doors. Okay. Let's take a look here at what else is coming through for you and DJ. Okay, let's see. And we have here controlling. I mean, it can't be a coincidence here. You have control and you have controlling. Look at that. This is saying power struggles may lead to being manipulative. I mean, well said. Be very careful on how you may be strung along. Here it is. That said it from the beginning. How you may be strung along in a power struggle here, or some sense of manipulation tactic for either feeling bad or feeling sorry for the person that's going through something, or here being strung along in the sense that this person, and I'm not saying, that one of you may feel like, I feel like I'm losing the other person, so let me do the love bombing thing. Okay, so just be aware. Controlling. Power struggles lead to being manipulative. Okay. There could be here this energy of someone feeling the moment that they are being either let go or kind of like the interest level dwindling, there may be a little bit of a reactive energy to try to like control the situation, manipulate the situation. All right. So just be aware of that potential energy here that I'm picking up. That being said, let's take a look at what else is coming through. Now, remember, what are some manipulative tactics that people use when, they have work to do on themselves, but the other person is spotting those red flags? Well, love bombing, gaslighting. So love bombing is like all of a sudden, all this, you're the best, you're this, oh my gosh, I can't be without you. You're amazing. What we share is like something I've never felt before on planet Earth. Love bombing, overly excessive love languages being shared. Okay. Overpour, like over than the normal. Another thing, gaslighting. No, it's not me, it's you. That type of energy. Those are manipulative tactics, okay? Gaslighting. That you see what you see, you know what you know, you're looking at the evidence, you're looking at the action, and the other person has the gall to say, no, that's not what you're seeing. That's not what you're, that's gaslighting, okay? Narcissistic behavior. I'm not the problem, you are. Okay, that's narcissistic behavior. Okay, now sometimes, yeah, that could be the case. None of us are perfect, but when it looks like a duck, quacks like a duck, walks like a duck, okay, it might be a duck, is what I'm saying. All right. All right. Let's see what else is coming through. And then, of course, I have advice for you. Let's take a look here. And we have, look at that. I mean, listen, country love, honey, listen. Something something is happening here that is causing you to say, hold on a second. You have the Hanged Man in tarot. Hanged Man energy here. You're taking a hard pause or something is slowing down. Someone here, whether it be you or the other person, is looking at things from another point of view. Okay? The magic is disappearing because we're seeing either more yellow or red flags. The Hanged Man energy is also the energy of feeling like something is in limbo. Something is kind of like up in the air. This could be due to, and I'm not saying that it is, but it could be due to a feeling of, inconsistency. So sometimes, by the way, that could also be a manipulative tactic, right? A person who does something consistently to gain the trust. Okay. So they are this way, they show this positivity over and over again, or they show that thing that you're looking for over and over again, and then they pull back. They pull back and they leave you like, what's going on? I feel like I'm in limbo. Something, what happened? And then they come back, so it's like taking 8 steps forward and then taking 3 back. But then you're not looking at the fact that they took 3 steps back because you were like, well, it did take 8 steps forward before. What's the big deal that they take 3 steps back? And again, that becomes a way or a manipulative tactic to gain trust and then go into this back and forth. So again, something that you need to be aware of here. All right. Someone here may have self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs. This is not the first time the card came out, because it also came out right behind the other one. So this is telling me there's a sense here of lack of scarcity. Like I said in the reading, ego, fear, frustrations, self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs. There could be lack of confidence here, even if the person is showing, or even if one of you or both of you are showing, I've got it all together. There may be here some self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs, okay? This person may be doing the tactic of, like I said, saying, okay, I'm going to change, or yes, I'm going to do better next time, and then go back into the cycle. Okay, so that's something that you just need to be aware of here, because it's come out in 1, 2, 3, 4 decks already saying the same message, and literally the same exact energy on every single deck. Okay, so that's just an energy that you need to be aware of, and make sure that you are not feeding into the energy of codependency. Okay, because that's going to be important here, and not feel guilty about it. Okay, what is the advice here for country love in regards to her love life? Is the advice here for country love's love life? All right, so Mary Jana, you are up next, so don't go too far, because I will be doing your reading here for you momentarily. All right, just give me 2 more minutes here. All right, let's take a look here at the advice. What is the advice here for you, Mary Jana? I'm sorry, country love. Sorry about that. Step back. Look, I'm going to read it, but I'm putting it here so you could read it. Okay? But I'm going to show you again. I'm going to read it for you, and then I'm going to show it again. This is what this is saying here. Your advice. You are being called to keep your distance so you can see the factors clouding your judgment. Does that sound familiar or what? I just said that a little while ago. You're going to have to take a step back to see with time what's evolving here. When you step back outside the situation, this is like literally what I just said a little while ago. You can uncover the truths hidden beneath the surface. I'm sorry, I'm like laughing, but this is the same exact thing I said. It cannot be more clear and concise than what I was able to channel for you a little while ago. And this is giving me validation confirmation. I mean, just keep that in the back of your mind, my dear. Okay. So I hope these messages have been insightful because they have been very oh, hello, MB2 lady. Welcome. Yeah, there is, I mean, talk about validation confirmation. I hope that has cleared up anything that has been a little bit kind of like you were unsure about. Okay. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. Feel free to share my YouTube channel with your friends, family, or loved ones. Those who may be interested or may benefit from these channeled messages. Thank you so much, country love. I wish you the very best in your connection. Like I said, just keep your eyes and ears peeled for the things that we talked about, because if it's not something you're seeing now, it's something that you could be seeing later, or if you are already seeing this now, you could see more of these type of behaviors and tactics later. So just keep your head keep your eyes and ears and spidey senses, your six senses open. For those of you that are watching, I just uploaded a couple hours ago. It's called Intuition Practice. Take a look at that video, take a look at that content, give it a thumbs up if you feel it's been helpful. It's really about talking about how your intuition may be speaking to you. I do an intuition practice, and then I explain how you may have gotten those messages and what potential clairs may have been at work in order to help you decipher or get a clearer picture about how your intuition speaks to you. It's a quick video. It's not very long. It's about maybe like 7 to 10 minutes in length, but it has a lot of information there about all the clairs. And there's, of course, an exercise before it so that you can apply what has come through. Okay, so I'm telling you, not only informative, but it can give you an insight on how your intuition is helping you and works with you. Okay, so take a look. I just put it up a little while ago, and it's called Intuition in Practice. Let's talk intuition. Okay, that's what it says at the top. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up and drop a rose in the comment section so that I know that you are interested and I can do more of those practice intuition practices with you. Okay. All right. Up next we have Mary Jana. Hello, Mary Jana. Welcome. All right, Mary Jana. Welcome. All right, Mary Jana. Let's take a look. If you are single, just write single. If you are in a connection, just you could put the initials of the person you're with, and then I could give you an overall energy of what I am feeling here. Okay, so you are single. No worries. Let's take a look here. So am I. Hello. I'm single too. Let's take a look here at your overall energy in your love life, even if you're single. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Let's see. Mary Jana. All right. So funny. That was the self-worth card that was doing a little peekaboo, but didn't come out of the deck, but we'll see. All right. Let's see what's coming through for you, Mary Jana. You have memories, you have respect, and you have control. Okay. Now let's talk a little bit about that. All right. there's this energy here of you thinking back, whether they're fond memories, which would be the nostalgic energy here, thinking back in the past or the recent past, or when there was something very positive, and also thinking about things from the past that were a bit challenging. Okay. So I feel a little bit of both, which is why I'm getting like these two strips here. So there's this energy of memories, things from the past, recent past, connections that you may have had. This could be a connection with a specific person in the past or recent past. So whether that was through a breakup, separation, or divorce, there could be lingering emotions, lingering memories, lingering recollections, recalling both the good and the parts that weren't so fantastic. I feel here that there's this sense of there's a part of you that may respect or cherish both in their own way, both the good when it was good in a prior connection, or and also the things that weren't good, that were not very positive. There's this kind of back and forth energy that I'm getting in between those type of memories here. Respect is very, very, very important to you in your love life. Okay. There could have been moments where you may have been disrespected in some way, shape, or form in a connection in the past or recent past, or with someone in the past or recent past, whether this was a breakup, separation, or divorce, where you may have had someone a little bit controlling or trying to um, manipulate manipulative tactics here, okay, with this control. All right. So, what you are looking for in regards to your love life now is you're looking for stability. You're looking for someone or a person, a connection that is reliable, that is stable, that is dependable, that respects you, respects your values, respects what you are about, and what you give, what you're able to give to the connection. There is something here very, very important in regards to respect, mutual respect between you and how you feel or think about who you may want to see in your love life, okay, in the near future. I feel here that this breakup, separation, or divorce, there could have been a lot of expectations, beautiful expectations. Something here happened where there was either a disrespectful event, situation, circumstance, or event, to the point where it was just a decision that needed to be made to exit the situation. Okay. I don't want to go too much into that because it's getting a little bit bleak with that. But just saying, I feel a lot of things, arguments, explosive behavior, short temper, hot temper. You know, there's a lot that I'm getting here with this control card. All right, let's see. I do feel that energy sometimes kind of comes through in your memory, those instances. You're looking for a person who's passionate, you're looking for someone who is clear, and you're definitely looking for someone who has no connections to a past connection. You're also here very focused on starting a new love life, okay? Or being open at least to starting something new with someone else. This connection that I keep picking up this control card as the connection from your past or recent past. Why? I don't know, but I'm picking that up. Even if this is a person you haven't been with for a very long time, there's some residual energy that at times creates some sense of like fear or worry or concern that you may end up with a person like this again, or that maybe, and I don't know, again, I don't want to talk too much about this energy here, to be quite honest, but I'm getting like, the person's reaction if they were to see you in a happy situation. Okay. So I'm getting this sense of being very afraid of how this person from the past may take that. Okay. So again, I don't want to talk too much about that energy, but just, know that it's coming through here. So there is this sense here of that kind of fear, okay, or concern. That being said, you are very much interested in an equal interest, someone who is equally invested in you as you are in them, equally attracted to you as you are into the other person. Okay. So there is a sense of energy here within your love life, a general energy of wanting to have fun, can connect with someone by social gatherings, having someone as a friend at the beginning, but not just friend zones, like someone that you are getting to know in a more casual way, but that there still are those types of emotions and feelings and passions towards each other. Okay. So this is how this is coming across. You also have here swords and roses. Okay. So you are looking for, or you have this overall energy in regards to your love life where you're very much determined to ensure that there is a clarity in what the person that you may meet in the near future, what they kind of like a clear, not so much a plan, but clarity on where that person may be emotionally before moving into a direction of something being a little bit more consistent, right? So getting a feel here of where this person's head is at. You want this type of connection in your love life that is not only clear, honest, but also honors and respects you as well. So honoring you, that protects what you have together or what you're building together. Okay. So yeah, let's see what else is coming through for you. All right, so I just flipped that over because this deck has two sides to the messages here. Okay. So for those of you who are watching, Mary Jana, I'm doing Mary Jana's reading now. If you are interested in a free 5-minute reading, please be sure to let me know now, because I have a spot for one more person, and then I'm going to end the sessions today. Okay. All right, let's take a look here at what else is coming through in regards to your overall energy, to your connection. And you have awakening jolt, from shock to epiphany. Embrace the upheaval as a catalyst for renewal. I told you that I was getting this message about this person. And again, I feel that this jolt is about this situation right here. I don't know. I haven't taken a look at what you may have written on the chat, okay? Because when I'm channeling it, I don't like to look at what's being typed, because it throws me off from what I'm doing. But I'm getting here, you need to let yourself go from this connection, from the residual energies, from the fear, from the stress, from the haunted memories or past situation, circumstance, or event. Because whatever this was, okay, it's dead, done, and over with. You are done. You're not going to give this person any second chances. It is over. Okay. Now, here's the thing. Whatever may have happened here in this past connection that may have connected a breakup, separation, or divorce, it was a rude awakening. And I don't like to say it like this, but this is how it's coming across to me. Everything happens for a reason. In order to savor the better times ahead, sometimes we need to learn certain lessons that we haven't learned. So there may be something here in connection to what you may have experienced. Okay, something painful, something fearful, something, whatever this is. Like I said, there's a lot in this energy that I don't want to talk about on the live. Okay, so I'm not going there. But I'm telling you, I feel it, I see it, I don't like it. So that being said, and I'm not one to say that often on my channel. So just so you know, whatever may have happened was for you to get out and get out safely. That's how I'm going to word it to you. Okay? Get out safely and learn whatever needed to be learned having to do with how to recover. Okay? So, yeah, so that's how that is coming across. That is why it's important for you, and that's the reason why this card is in the middle, on why mutual respect is very important. Honoring you as a person is important. Being a protector, right? Having someone who is in our corner protecting rather than doing the opposite. Okay? So, yeah, very powerful. This energy right here, I kid you not, it's very uncomfortable for me as a psychic medium. Let me shift my attention to this other. Ooh, what flipped over? We have here the Empress. You're ready to grow. You're ready to slowly build yourself, nurture yourself, pour into yourself, and allow yourself to gain the experience and the awareness that you need in order to be able to connect with someone that is more in alignment and healthier in managing a connection with you. I do want to mention that the Empress card in Tarot is ruled by Venus. There are two astrological signs that are ruled by Venus, that being Taurus and that being Libra. So there could be here a potential for you to meet someone perhaps from those elements, either an earth element, okay, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or air element, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. They don't have to, but they could be in that energy. They could have that type of elements on their astrological natal chart. If you are interested, down below in the description box, you will see I have a link to Cafe Astrology. It's a free, and yes, when I say free, it is free, a free site where you can even get your own astrological birth report for free. And they break down all this information. As long as you have your date of birth, where you were born, you could get one layer of information. And if you know your exact, and yes, it needs to be your exact birth time. If you place that there, then you're going to get even more information. Okay, so if you're interested in that, you can take a look at that down below. You could always use it also, especially when you're meeting someone and you're kind of like, I wonder when they were born. I wonder what's their, sun, moon, placements and things like that, because it does help with getting to know people's tendencies, okay, or personality, character traits, and stuff like that. All right. All right. So let's take a look at your advice. What is the advice here for Mary Jana? Okay, Mary Jana, let's see what's coming through for you. Cross it over. Okay, cross it over. This says, you often lose motivation halfway and begin doubting yourself. Break this inner cycle. Like finishing a marathon, take final steps, cross the self-imposed finish line, and feel the victory win. Okay, so how this is coming across is to obviously to kind of like embrace this new found freedom from the past or recent past that you may have experienced in a prior connection, separation, breakup, or divorce, and allow yourself to spread your wings, okay, and be hopeful that you can attract in your energy field someone that is more aligned and healthier and more respectful and honors you for who you are. Okay. So with cross it over, I'm also getting, don't feel, I mean, because I feel like there's this kind of emotional roller coaster sometimes. Sometimes you feel like you're at the top, sometimes you go down, sometimes you're very motivated in the change, other times you kind of lose the thunder of that motivation. So this is talking about creating this routine in your life where you consistently create a discipline around being very consistent on having your emotions or your mind focusing on a positive mindset. Now, I did mention this to someone else. I forgot who it was now. At the I think it was when I started the channeling for this session today. But you can take a look at my YouTube channel, and you could just write Lexa Tarot long distance Reiki, and that will come up. That's something that I've done for free. I am a Reiki practitioner, but I've done for free on my channel. For those who needed to use it, it's a great tool to use to clear your energy, to get yourself, more aligned. Another thing that you can do is you could go through Pinterest and create your own daily affirmations or your own, daily mantra that you can say to yourself at the top of the day and before you go to sleep. Okay, as well. So those are different tools that you can do that will help you keep more aligned with your emotions and your thought. Because remember, wherever your mind goes, energy flows. Whatever you think about, you bring about. All right. So that is the reason why it's very important for you to create a routine and a disciplined routine of ensuring that you are aligning yourself, and it's a constant routine every day, daily mantra every day. Your the long distance Reiki, get yourself in that energy. Do your mantras at the beginning of the day, do your daily mantras at the end of the day. Listen to daily chakra alignment. They have like the 30-minute daily chakra alignment on YouTube. There's a lot of free resources on YouTube that could really help you connect and help you be more aligned with that energy. Mary Jana, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. Please share my YouTube channel with like-minded souls, those people that you feel may benefit from these free channeled messages. Pretty soon, I will have my own membership circle here on YouTube. So let's continue to connect. And I hope these messages have been insightful. All right. And uplifting as well. All right. That was a very, very beautiful reading there for you. And I don't have anyone else right after Mary Jana. But if you are interested in a reading, feel free to jump in now before I close this session for this evening. For those of you who have been taking part, I want to say thank you. For those of you who feel like you would like to thank me through my Venmo link, please feel free to add a donation if you so choose. My Venmo link is down below in the description box, as well as in the chat room link. That being said, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and support. I'm going to stay here for another couple of minutes, and then I'm going to sign off for tonight. Don't forget to take a look at that reading. Well, it's not a reading. I did an intuition practice for all of you who are interested in sharpening your intuition. It's on my channel. Feel free to take a look at that.